back to the on-field. Good piece of a stop from the fielder. It's a big chase for him for the deep mid-wicket region, and the fielder stopped the ball inside the line. In the meantime, batsman go for 2 runs. Musa is on a strike. Srikanth Dutt is in a non-strike end. 3rd ball in progress. Sajid. Nicely played. It's a covered late cut. And misfield for failure and 4 more runs. Umpire still waiting. Yes, umpire signalates a 4 more runs after the line umpire's help. 14 for loss of 2 wicket. 1.3 over. That's clearly misfailing from the short fielder. There's a gully fielder was there. He couldn't stop and played nicely again. Classical shot, sensible shot cricket from the GCT players. After hitting the boundary, it's kind of a very sensible single straight to the long off deep mid-wicket region for 1 run. 15 for loss of 1 wicket. This is the Yorker 1 Batman completely beaten. You miss high hit. And it's a clean ball. Look at the celebration. They got the 4th wicket here. After completion of 2 over. 15 for loss of 4 wicket. The GCT is the top order batsmen all back to the pavilion. Now the responsibility for the middle order batter to do some work for their team. They have a job here. There is a responsibility for the middle order batter. The top order batsmen already all back to the pavilion. The scorecard is himself saying everything here. 15 for loss of 4 wicket. I beg your pardon. 15 for loss of 3 wicket. Sajid last over to go. 8.18 is the current run rate. Sajid to the new man in Abdurrahuf. Good ball, and this time is taken. Previous one was he missed it. This time not doing any mistake. It taken a very comfortable catch. Celebration he slipped. But anyhow, the man got the 2 wickets still. There was opportunity, but he ended up the spell. The one big partnership is required for JCT. 2 over completed, 15 for loss of 4 wicket. Mitesh Hemani and Musa, the 2 batter in the middle. There is some job for them. They have to do some they have to take some responsibility as a middle order batter to bring their team to put some score on the board. But all the performance from the opposition team, Beeah cricket team, they have a very wonderful bowling lineup. Slower one picked up for the fine leg region for 6 run. What a nicely picked. Good connection of the ball. He's waited for that one. The slower one and the short ball picked nicely. Pull the ball over the fine leg region for 6 runs. 21 on the board. Again the same shot. This time ball goes a 2 bound. 3 bounces and the ball crossed the boundary line for 4 runs. There's no protection in the fine leg. The fielder was up in the circle. Big chase for him. But he can't stop the ball inside the line. This man got 10 runs in 2 balls. This kind of an innings much required. The much needed boundaries from this batter. GCT. They are now 25 for loss of 2 wickets. Before this over, they were 15 for 4. This man, Musa, 19 not out of 7 ball. He's the one standing for his team. The trump card of the captain, still in the middle. The right-hander, the very experienced batter, Musa. This time bowler bring back his fine leg fielder. He decided that this is the strong zone for Musa. And he put one fielder for the deep fine leg region. Good shot this time. Straight to the mid-off. Fielder missed it. Slipped, but batter is not ready to go for a second run. He's satisfied with the single. Musa wanted a second, but Mitesh, he was not ready for the second run and he stopped his partner and he satisfied with the single. 1 run added to the total. That's 26 on the board. 1 big over required for GCT to put some score on the board. That really they got 11 from this over, but this is not acceptable. You cannot keep your best batter on the non-strike end, bring him to the strike to put some score on the board. That's really what he wants. Look at the disappointment from Musa. He's waiting for his chance in the non-strike end. Dot ball. Clever bowling, slow ball and the low bounce. The batter really wanted to go for a single. He's not looking for the big shot at all. He just want to rotate the strike. He want to his big man, the setted batsman to the strike. But unfortunately, bowler is clever enough. He's not fixing any bounce on it. Polestar just in front of the field and there's some chance for a run out and even he couldn't get the catch but he's fielded and written the wicket keeper and the batsman back to the pavilion with the 3 dot balls. This is not a good sign for GCT. You're playing the limited 5 overs match. Every ball will be counted here. What a good comeback from Farhan Lawli. The first 2 balls he gave 10 runs. After that, 3 balls, he only gave 1 run. Now the result, 5 balls, he just given 11 runs. What a comeback from this Farhan Lawli. Till now, the GCT cricket team, the scorecard is not that much impressive. Complete a 3 over 26 runs. We are in the sunlight now, not a floodlight. So there is no dew factor. So the batter from the opposition team, they can if the low scoring run, they can get it easily. 26, not that much impressive. 26 for loss of 5 wicket. The middle order to should do something here. Musa, the man one only, standing for his team. He have a responsibility here. The big tournament you are playing for. So you have to understand the situation. Already you lost the 5 wickets. How you will going to play in this 12 ball? You want to keep Agzai thinking. You want to keep the strike more as much as he can. Then he can put some score on the board. Look at the scorecard. 20 from his bat. 26 from team. This is the Musa. Fielder coming underneath it and one bounce for 4 more runs. Look at the reaction from the captain and the bowler. He's not happy with the performance of the two fielder. The two fielder was reached, but unfortunately they couldn't stop the ball inside the line. Musa started his innings, still is going. 24 not out. The team score is 30. The Musa's individual score is 24. One man show here. One man standing for his team. The score now 30. 11 ball left from their innings. I think his mindset, the body language as Musa looks like he will not going to go any single. He want to deal with the 6 and boundaries from here on. The scorecard is not that much impressive still now. Second ball of Ghulam Rabbani. Goes so straight to the man. He found the fielder over there. Short mid-wicket and batsman out to satisfy with the single. Musa is on a non-strike end. The dangerous man is on a non-strike end. Now the bowler, you should have to think, is a new bowler, new batter. Momin is striking. There's a chance for the dot balls, but just a single. Musa don't want to come back for the second because he knows his role. He have taken all the responsibility to put some score on the board. That's why he sent Momin back to the non-strike. 3 ball left from this over. This time Lofter fielder coming underneath it and stop the ball after one bounce. Just for a single. Appeal for the run out, but umpire is not convinced. And is given not out here. We are all under the surveillance of Vedra media, the cameraman, everywhere they capture every single moment here. Wanted to cut short, but ball was it with the face, so getting some extra bounce. As said the pitch report from Sami Malar, he said, there is one surface, if you are drop the ball on that surface, you can get some extra bounce. That's what did this ball especially. He marked that play area. This time it's a Yorker, kind of a Yorker from away from the batter, not giving any chance to swing the bat. Dot ball again. The straighted batsmen remain in the non-strike end. End of the over number 4. 33 for loss of 5 wicket. In this 33, 26 run comes from the one batter. Musa still in the crease. Last 1 over left from their innings. Musa will strike the first ball. Let's see how we will handle, how we will take the responsibility, how we will take a scorecard for the big score. 33 is not yet impressive that they lost a 5 wicket in the 4 overs. The 1 over, the depth over we are in. Who will bowl the depth over? The captain is selected one bowler here. Zaman Khan, the trump card of the captain, he will bowl the depth over for the setted batsman, the super striker of the heart in his ball, Musa. Short ball, but that was the opportunity. But umpire saying that's a one bounce can be allowed. That's on the slot. That's because Moza is the strongest zone for him. Pull short for the short ball. But look at the disappointment. This time he played nicely and caught behind finally. The Moza surrendered to the bowlers of Beeah cricketers. Clever bowling. The first one was the bouncer. The second one, he keep away from the batter. He know that this batter is ready to going to swing the bat. That's why he keep away from the batter. And it's a caught behind. No mistake done by the wicket keeper behind the stumps. The very busy customer, GCT. What a good clarification I got from my co-commentator, one of the great commentators, the voice of Karnataka. Mr. Samir Malar has explained after this ball. Ball up in the air, two fielder coming, it slipped away. One bounce, meantime the fielder collect the ball, batsman is quick enough to run, complete the 2 runs. I will hand over my mic to Samir. He will explain the previous ball, how the Moza got out, what was in his mind actually.
Yes, definitely. After bowling that one short pitch ball, most of the time after umpire giving one from the over, most of the bowler tried to bowl the fuller length delivery, but he just went with the backup length ball. Batsman went for the big shot again and outside edge and good catch from the wicket keeper. That's an intelligent bowling.
Yes, exactly, Samir. I agree with your words. That look at the dot ball in the depth over. How you bring this bowler, all appreciation. I just love. Happy with the captain decision. The final over, the depth over. He bring his best bowler to bowl the depth over. Zaman Khan. Look at the bowling line. He completed 5 balls, 0 wicket, 2, 0, 0. 1 ball left from in his spell. 35 on the board. After it again, there is a short third man field. There is a first slip just for a 1 run. End of the innings of GCT, they scored 36 runs for loss of 6 wickets. And Beeah cricketers, they need 37 of 5 overs. Looks very comfortable. The body language of Beeah, they are happy with the bowling's performance. And after winning the toss, they elected to bowl first. The captain decided to he believed with this bowler, and he have a good bowling spell. That's why with the 6 overs, the team restricted the opposition team with just 36 runs. That's a good body language seen in the Beeah cricketers. Good bowling lineup, and they got a 6 wicket from the opposition with the 5 overs limited match. We will come back after a short break.
Hassan, we started yesterday under the floodlight. Now totally different scenario. Sun totally come out, and yes, we seen some big score in Queens Park. Actually, 115 run scored by Dupe. Actually, one of the very popular internet service across United Arab Emirates, and their service with the bat and ball, they just deposit the ball outside the park, outside the boundary rope, and they are very quick service actually, and the batter also very quick, especially that 2 openers quickly reading the length of the ball, played a few big shots, not few, many big shots, which deposed outside the park for 6. But under the sunlight, batting definitely become easy. And now it's a 36 run. Look like a very small, but Hassan, how many times we've seen that low scoring game, nail-baiting finishes. That's why cricket is unpredictable game. We call it glorious and uncertainty. The chase is begin now. And fielders almost ready there. They're waiting for the two openers. Over to Ziad. And second inning going to start. And we also joining our three more commentators for the upcoming matches. We heartily welcome them.
Yes, exactly. We are starting the second innings with 37 runs of target in 5 overs. As Samir Mala said, we have seen some big targets in the previous day. But that was a complete different scenario. We played under the floodlight, and now it's the players are looking very fresh, and they're playing under the brightness of sunlight, and we'll definitely see the big shots in this day, because the bat is having the easier way under the sunlight to capture the ball and play some good shots. And we're going for the second innings. 37 runs required from 30 balls. The bowler starting the first ball. Hamza, the left-handed bowler, bowling the first over, the power play for the batsman. Hamza for the first time to start the second innings. This time low full toss delivery. Sajjad and Mohammad Gujjar is the two openers. Sajjad coming up to the mark with the first run. So 37 required run rates is now on 7.50 per over. It's a dotted delivery, good piece of line and length. Mohammad Gujjar is not yet ready with the runs. Facing the first delivery of Hamza. Settling well in the crease and facing the second delivery of Hamza for the third time in the over. This time slight edge, beating the fielder of the fine leg. Managed to take that couple of runs, and Gujjar coming up to the mark with the 2 runs. The scoreboard moves on to 3-3 for the completion of 3 deliveries. First over in progress. 3 more balls left. Again Hamza starting with the bowling mark from the Queensland Stadium end. This time well picked. Will it be a catch? No, that's yes, it's a sixer. The fielder was uncomfortable to take that catch. Misjudged by the fielder. That was an easy looking catch, but the fielder making some urgency and was not well settled to take that catch, and Not only dropping that catch, he has been gifted a 6 runs and a life for the batsman, and the life which gives the confidence for the batsman to take over the next delivery. Look at that. Low full toss, and the batsman finding the same fielder when the fielder was changed to the deep mid wicket region, and they have come for the singles. With that single, the over number 1 coming for the final ball. The ball is just chasing the same fielder, and Hamza coming for the final time. And now Sajjad will face Hamza. This time gonna loft that ball. Look at the position of the batsman, punching his right leg in the ground and going to take that huge lofted, but unfortunately the batsman is not connected with the ball. And over number 1, the power play coming to an end. With the completion of the over number 1, the scoreboard is on. With the help of that sixer, the scoreboard is on.
Cameraman. Hello, cameraman. Camera off ആകുന്നുണ്ട്. Check one play. Swan, check camera.
So 10 runs coming from the first over with the help of that maximum from the bat of Gujar. And now the required run rate is on 6.75 per over. 4 overs left, 24 more balls, 27 required. This time nicely taken, and that's flat sixer. Yes, it is the umpire. Cleve just lifting his 2 hands and showing that's a maximum with the first delivery of the second over. Protection found in the deep long off. Just a single will be added. With that single, the score moves on. $70 on the board. Third delivery. Once again, driving the ball into the favorite zone of the batsman Sajjad. Sajjad completed with the single. With that single, the score moves on to 18 for the completion of 1.3 deliveries. Over number 2 in progress. For time. Gujar just away from the gully region fielder. And the fielder just yard away from the ball landing. That could have been the close call. This time, good line delivery. Swing and a miss directly to the gloves of the keeper. So safe hands behind the stumps. No runs, that dotted delivery. The 5th ball of the over. Completed. Last in the final ball. Again trying to get that beauty of the cricket shot, but again misses that shot, and over coming to an end. With the completion of the over number 2, the score is on 19 for the loss of no wickets. Now exactly 6 runs required per over. That means 18 more balls, 18 more required to win this match.
If you're going with only with the hand, sometimes ball can pop out of the hand. If you're covering your chest, that time it can save you and you can grab the catch very easily. That's a fantastic catch.
So Dhananjay continuing with the third over. This time slower delivery, pulled the ball into the defined leg. Let's see. Yes, it is. It's another maximum from the bat of Gujjar. The third maximum coming from the bat of Gujjar. It's the big runs. The scoreboard is on 26 now. So 11 more required from 17 balls. 26 on the board. The bat is making look easier. Stepping forward, but was not timed well. And there was just a swing from the bat, but not connection with the ball. And that's a dotted delivery. Much required to put on the pressure to the batsmen. And now this time a short pitch delivery, finding the gap there behind the fielder of the fine leg, just getting the boundary and more runs. The scoreboard moves on to seven more required from 15. 3 more balls to complete the over. 15 more balls to complete the second innings. 7 more runs to win this match for Dhananjay. And this time it was far away from the off stump. Yes, it is wide calling by the umpire. There's 2 runs added in the form of gift from the bowler. And the batsman completed with a big sixer. The match finishes with the style, with the maximum. And congratulations team for the victory. And moving for the next match. Meanwhile, the change in the commentator. The 2 commentators will join. Mr. Irshad and Mr. Aditya will now continue the day. So thank you, Mr. Samir Malar, for the appreciation and thank you for the opportunity on this big event, the Beeah Cup 2025.